Today is one of my favorite days because I am getting my hair done and my extensions are getting taken out and moving up. All of you out there that have hair extensions know the joy I'm feeling right now. My hair is a hot mess. I went way too long in between getting my extensions moved up. If you ever were curious of how WEFT hand ties are put in, because prior to getting extensions, I had no idea what they were, how they worked, how they stayed in, all that. And my amazing hairdresser agreed to let me film her. So I'm looking forward to it. But she's going to show you, they're literally hanging on by a thread. Like, I don't even think I can show you properly in this video, but like, yeah, no, she's going to get a better view of the back when I get in there. But I'm surprised I haven't fallen out. It's that bad. But I'm so excited to take you guys on the journey of getting some fresh hair. But first, I'm going to pick up my Starbucks mobile order. All right, got my Starbucks mobile order. This is the drink that I always talk about when we go live on Instagram, me and my girlfriend Nino, who works with me. It's the blonde espresso shaken brown sugar oat milk. I'm totally butchering that. Normally I get a grande, but it was a venti kind of day. Finally here in my amazing stylist hair salon. Hello. This is BREE.
Hi everybody.
I've been coming to BREE for what, like 4 years now? 4 years. She actually was referred to me by a client of mine, Alex. If you're watching, Alex, hey.
Hi, Alex.
So thank you so much for referring BREE to me.
Yes, and thank you.
Any of my blonde friends out there, like, it is so tough finding a stylist that is a phenomenal with blondes. Like, I've gone through so many trial and error with trying to find an incredible stylist that specializes in, it's hard. So when I found BREE, I'm like, I don't care that I have to drive an hour to see BREE because it's worth it, which is what I do. So she's located out here in Newtown Square. It is my favorite day because today I'm getting my extensions taken out and moved up and getting some blonding done.
The whole works.
The whole works. Before I started getting extensions, which I got extensions in like 2015, but I got like the tape-in ones. Then I got like the great length, which is the bonding ones. And then BREE introduced me to these, which are the hand tie wefts. So before I got any of this, I had no idea what any of this was. So do you want to tell everyone like what the hand ties are?
I've been doing hair for about 15 years. I started doing extensions right around when I started hair school. I took a couple classes on different methods. About 3 years ago in 2020, before the world shut down, I got certified in the hand ties. It was new on the East Coast. It's been over on the West Coast for a while. But this is one of the first classes. I went to Brooklyn and took this class. When I first went and she like did it in front of us and I was like, there's no way. This is so complicated. This is so crazy. But it was such a cool method. And I just loved it. And so I've been doing them now for 3 years. Majority of my clients are hand tied clients. I feel like once you get them, it's game over. You're like sold for life. The reason why I like this method the most is because it is the least amount of damage that does to your hair. It's not so harsh on the integrity of your hair, and the reason being is there is beads in this, but it's actually going the way that your hair grows, and it's only pulling from a certain section where it's not pulling sideways, so it's not pulling like tension on your hair. So it's the beads are the way that the hair grows. So that way there's no tugging, pulling, and they kind of just grow out with your hair. They also have the most density around here, whereas in like the tape-ins you kind of have like the strips, and it's hard to fill all this in here, except especially if you want length and thickness. So this covers a bigger area down here, lasts pretty long. So I guess you come in every 6 weeks for a move up.
Yes.
And then another 6 weeks, that's when we take it all out, what we're doing today, do the color, and put it back in fresh. So typically they last about 12 weeks, which is a pretty decent amount of time.
And actually, this is like, I think week 8.
Yeah.
And she'll show you them like, they're literally hanging on by a thread, but they're still in.
They still are attached.
I'm really shocked.
And you still don't know. I feel like you can't see. I mean, they're so, like, They're not detectable.
Right, I know,
they're
it's so nice.
They blend so nice.
All right, so we're gonna get started, and I'm so excited to take you guys behind the scenes. One of the reasons why I absolutely love these extensions is because when the extensions are taken out, the hair loss is absolutely minimal. If you saw right there, it's like what you would lose in probably a week if you were showering. Like, it would come out in the shower. The other types of extensions I've gotten in the past, like the Babe tape-ins or the Great Lengths, when they're taken out, if you know what I'm talking about, you literally are grabbing chunks of hair in your hand, and it feels like it's postpartum hair loss and you have a nervous breakdown. So when I saw that this was the amount of hair that you lose every 6 weeks when you get these moved up, it's amazing. BREE is just going through my hair and doing a full foil highlight. I don't get full foils every single time. I usually get like 2 partials, and then on my 3rd time I get a full foil, but I was very overdue for a full foil, so it's taken a little longer. I can't believe I was able to edit all of this down to 14 minutes because I was here for like 3.5 hours. I don't want to misrepresent how long this takes. It is a process. It took all morning, but it's totally worth it.
Whatever you want, it's on the tip of your tongue. I might not give you my heart, but you get up the rest of me. Don't think twice, baby, sit tight, 'cause we gotta kill a vibe. Don't be shy, stay the whole night, 'cause we gotta kill a vibe.
The dryer. This is where the magic happens. One thing I do get every time I get my hair colored is a base break. BREE actually introduced me to this technique, I guess you could call it. She puts this on my hair after she takes all of the foils out and then does a quick shampoo and rinse, and it sits on the roots, I guess, of my hair, and it just kind of lightens it up so it doesn't look as harsh of like, because my natural hair color is like a dark brown, and it makes a huge difference, and I'm really happy that she got me turned on to this because I love the end result.
Show me life, show me love, make a change. Time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me life, show me love.
Does anyone else look forward to the shampoo and blow dry the most when they get their hair done? I know that's me. It's just a time to relax, and it's so peaceful and relaxing to me, and it's the best part of this whole experience.
Show me love. This is all we got. Show me love. Show me love. This is all we got.
I will say I didn't have hardly any hair loss when I had my son. I was expecting to have a lot because that's what you hear, but I didn't have any, actually, I don't think. So I was really happy about that. I don't get extensions because I have thinning hair. I get it because it actually makes my life so much easier when I get ready in the morning. For whatever reason, my hair isn't as oily. It holds a curl better. It keeps its volume more. So when I'm getting ready for work in the morning, it literally takes me 5 minutes to do my hair, where when I don't have extensions in, I have to wash my hair every other day. I have to do something to it every other day. And it's just so much more time. And with extensions, I only wash it twice a week, on Sundays and Thursdays. And on the days in between, I just run a quick hair dryer through it just for a little bit of lift and volume with some dry shampoo, or I'll curl it. And it's just a big time saver. And I think it looks a little bit better having the extensions in.
We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me love, show me love, show me love, show me love.
What BREE is doing here is she's mapping out where the row of extensions is getting tied into. So she's sectioning off these little tiny pieces and putting the beads on, and then she will be hand tying the weft in. I've actually never seen the behind the scenes of how this process is carried out. So I was actually really intrigued watching this video back because I can never see what's going on back there. And it's really an art, and I give all my shout outs to all you stylists who do extensions because I could never do this. It's really tedious and time consuming, and I mean, hats off to you guys.
Show me love, show me love. This is all we got.
Okay, so we just finished mapping out where we're going to place the extension. Becky only does get one row because it gives her enough for length and thickness, just enough. Like I said, it has a lot of density down at the bottom for her, so just one row is enough. We place the beads, and that's what we're going to be sewing into. The beads are placed as the hair grows. That way when your hair grows, there's no damage, there's no pulling from different directions, and it's just enough hair in there where it's not going to be too heavy for the beads. All these wefts are customizable. You can color them, glaze them. You know, some people put roots on them to blend a little bit. And depending on what you're looking for, what your hair goal is depends on how many rows you would get. The most rows I've ever done is 4.
What?
Yeah.
4 rows?
Mm-hmm. Someone with short, thick hair who wants really long hair. So you have to match up to their density on their hair, which she had a lot. So you just had to kind of keep building it up until it blended. Wow. But I feel like majority of my clients are 1 or 2.
Yeah. I also want to point out that this row of extensions I've been using for almost 2 years now. So it's a pretty expensive initial investment, but it lasts a long time. You also have to take care of them. Like, I brush them out multiple times a day, every day. And I put my hair in a braid when I sleep at night, so it does help the integrity of the extensions, but they last a long time if you take care of them.
Somehow you're fine with it, even when I'm chaotic. You see the shade in the cold, it's just my bad temper. What am I supposed to do?
I want to give a quick shout out to BREE. Thank you so much for letting me film the behind the scenes of the hand-tied extension installation. You are the best. I absolutely love the way my hair turns out every single time. If you guys are local to the area, feel free to reach out to BREE. She is giving a special discount to anyone that books a hand-tied installation from this video. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment below if you liked seeing videos like this. And also, if you haven't subscribed, I would love to have you. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button, and we will see you soon.
I've been waiting all my life for someone like you. I would watch the days go by, wasted in blue. I was out of you.